Awesome. Welcome, everyone. I'm really, really excited to be here. We had a couple glitches. Shocker. Imagine that, but we are good. So let me get my face back to Zoom, which I'm trying to do, but all right, let's see. I'm going to cancel that. I don't know if I can do that right now. I'm trying. Can you guys see me? My face? Because I see yours, Mo.
Yeah, you're fine. It's you.
Unbelievable. I think this is just the universe telling me you got to play today. You need to play.
Just
You
go
need to
for it.
laugh and keep it light. That's what it is. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome on this fine Thursday. I'm really, really glad to see you. So, we're here tonight to share a few things with you in terms of our stories, but the truth is, I wish that it was a little bit different tonight, interactive wise, because we want to know your story. We want to hear your story. We want to learn your story. And if you guys are coming in on Zoom, if you can make sure you mute yourself, that would be outstanding. Or Mo, if you see anybody coming in, if you can look on the top right. Oh, you can't? That's okay. Thank you. So, one thing that I've been working on is learning how to step into my story, and it is severely uncomfortable sometimes. But what I want to learn about that is to see if I can grace you guys with a few things that I've been picking up in regards to stepping in, because the truth is, we all have stories, and we have a story that was our before story, right? About kind of where we were and who we were many, many years ago. Whether or not you're married, not married, kids, no kids, things shift. So that being said, I'm going to just take a second. I want everybody to close their eyes for a minute. And I can't see everybody on Facebook. If you are on Facebook, please drop in a hello, tell us where you're from in a second. But right now, I want you to take a deep breath. I want you to close your eyes. I want you to open your heart, and I want you to think back to what your life used to look like many, many years ago, what it felt like to you, some pain points that might have been there, and how you compensated around that. Have you continued to compensate? Okay, I want you to be in that space for a minute. Okay. So my story really started my childhood. I was a super active, hyper kid. I was always kind of on the go, struggled a ton with focus. I used to lose things all the time. I channeled that into athletics, and that was fantastic. I kind of accepted the fact that it affected my self-confidence. It affected a lot of big pieces of me. And so my compensation had lots of different ways that I compensated around that. I kept active, talked really fast. My sleep was really interrupted, and was kind of a cheerleader for everybody else, but not myself. Didn't know that because I was a kid. But that carried with me into adulthood, and a lot of anxiety, some situational depression, based on the struggles mentally that I had and what I had to kind of compensate around. Also, as far as, being comfortable in my own skin, being a female, right? And having to look at and work with just what we think we want, or what we do want, but we don't know how to get there. And I really thought I knew. I had a lot of good background. My mom helped me, but it was a massive struggle. So not comfortable. Then fast forward, I get married, have kids. My youngest was born with allergies, asthma, and eczema, and it was devastating to me. It took my anxiety that I already had and just got me into this frenzy of worrying. I don't know if you can relate to that. He was kind of had the nebulizer plugged in all the time. It was a part of the furniture, and it was one of those where I didn't see a way out for us in Endgame. For me, I just found myself, being all over the place, physically, mentally, everything. Gained some weight, got kind of puffy. Everyone around me though seemed pretty adamant that was the normal way to be as moms. That being said though, it was a really tough time for me. And again, wasn't sure what to do about that. So I had my eyes open, felt pretty desperate at some things, and struggled the same struggles that I had growing up. I still had them with sleeping, with my mind getting calmed down, being able to try to get comfortable in my skin to where I knew that my height and my weight was a healthy one. Couldn't do it. So met somebody who really stepped out of their comfort zone and listened to me and said, look, I don't know if this will make sense to you, but this is something that we're doing in terms of finding an easy way to kind of get some added nutrition. And that, as she's saying to us, made such a huge difference in all these different areas. So not sure if I was really that much into I was a little skeptical, but I was super open and desperate. So that being said, I listened. And as it turned out, God had no idea that this one simple change was going to unlock a whole opportunity for my head, for my heart, gave us the ability to make other simple changes so profound that it was an irreversible catalyst that jet setted our health to a whole nother dimension. I mean, we are now, Reed went from sick kid, stack at the pediatrician's office to now transitioning into a ridiculously awesome life, select soccer, not even a nebulizer, not even an inhaler, nothing like that. Food cravings of the good variety, all these different things. I became the person that I've always wanted to be. I'm becoming that person. Um, Warm and settled heart, really comfortable in my own skin, 50 years old, and I feel like a child. And it is all because I was able to push an easy button with plant powders that actually helped me to reprogram things in my body and my brain. And it's just amazing. So I am grateful. I am grateful for where I am. I can't even imagine not having this, not having these people in my life, this universe, this mission, this community. And it's because of this that I was able to reach out to Liz, my good friend from high school, which I'm so excited is going to be able to share with us too, because I want you to hear her story and I want you to listen to our stories and think about your story and what resonates. And then we're going to give you some tools and some things to think about after we're done. So, Miss Liz, if you are ready, take it away.
All right. I am here because my wonderful friend Jenny got in touch with me after something that I put on Facebook. But my story kind of goes, I guess about 15 years ago, I was drinking really heavy and in a bad marriage. And I was just in a really bad place. I got out of the marriage, did a lot more drinking. Finally, I got help from the doctor that I work for, being able to get myself sober. I've been sober since 2009. And along the way, I've done some things to better my life and get where I need to be. But in the past year, 2 years, I've kind of been in a rut. I moved my parents in with me. They both have dementia. And I guess the post that I posted was that my mother-in-law had had a stroke and that my parents had dementia. And so Jenny contacted me and said that, she had this one simple change that could help me and, possibly help my parents, which I haven't added them on yet, but I do plan to add them soon. And I've been doing this for a little over a month now, and I feel fantastic. I feel like a kid again. I have so much energy. I wake up in the morning and I am ready to go. Um, I still a mess. I still forget things because I'm 50. but but other than that, I feel great. Um, the the energy level and my skin's clearer, and I've lost some weight just as a plus. um, because I'm eating right, and I'm doing the right things for my body, and it feels so great. And I have Jenny to thank for that. And I just can't ever say thank you enough for showing me this wonderful stuff. And now we're going to watch a video to show us about the wonderful fruits and vegetables that we can put into our bodies.
I love it. Tell you what, it never gets old. Nothing about this ever gets old. And as you listen, and like I said, as you think about your own story, as I'm setting up the video here, just just want you to think about some of those pain points and just know that you're not alone. And oh, this is sorry, you guys. Okay. Um, here we go. Want to make sure I get my controls right. My I'm trying not to laugh because I'm not really laughing, but as I try to do this with you guys, my cursor went away on my computer. So thank God for of course, for my Microsoft Surface Pro. This is what happens when you got to pivot and deal with technology. All right, bear with me. Here we go.
Hi, my name is Rebecca Blair. I am an ICU RN, and I am so excited to share a product with you today that has impacted my life and my family's life in an incredible way. I'm going to tell you about Juice Plus. Juice Plus is over 30 different whole foods that are vine-ripened, non-GMO, and NSF certified. So how does this abundance of whole food get into a capsule or gummy? It seems too good to be true, right? Well, it's not. The produce in Juice Plus is vine-ripened, which means it is harvested at the optimal time to ensure peak nutritional benefits. The whole food is then put into a grinder and turned into a pulp. This is very important because in an orange, for example, up to 80% of the vitamin C is found in its peel. And how many of us actually eat the orange peel? No thanks. The pulp is then slowly dried at extremely low temperatures to ensure the nutrients are not damaged. Finally, the pulp is encapsulated or turned into a gummy. Did you know that the current recommendation is 7 to 13 servings of fruits and veggies per day? That's a long way from the 5-a-day campaign that I grew up with. Even on my best days, I definitely don't get close to 7 to 13, let alone that amount every single day. Another thing to remember is the variety of the fruits and vegetables we eat is just as important as the number of servings. I don't know about you, but I tend to buy the same produce that my family will eat. Things like papaya, elderberry, and blackcurrant are not items I regularly purchase. Taste the rainbow has a whole new meaning. Food synergy is an incredible concept. When eaten at the same time, fruits and vegetables work together synergistically so that our bodies absorb maximum nutrients. For example, if you eat an orange slice on your spinach salad, the vitamin C from the orange helps your body absorb the iron from the spinach. The one thing I love more than the nutritional benefits is the children's study. Each adult order can also receive a child's order for free for up to 4 years. I am personally a huge bargain shopper, so this just made sense. The next product line is the Complete. This consists of the Complete powder that can be made into a drink or smoothie and the Complete bars. Both are packed with protein and fiber and contain different whole foods than the capsules and gummies. Juice Plus also offers a plant-based blend of omegas. They bypass the fish, and therefore concern of mercury, and went straight to the source, the algae. They contain omegas 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, as well as everything else you see listed here. The final product is the Tower Garden. This is a vertical aeroponic growing system which enables you to easily grow your own fresh food year-round, either indoors or out. The Tower Garden uses 90% less water and produces food 30% faster than traditional gardening. Since the Tower Garden does not use soil, there's no need for harmful herbicides or pesticides. So why do I think all of this whole food is necessary? We now know that every single disease begins with inflammation at the cellular level. By consuming whole food antioxidants, we provide our body with nutrients that can help decrease inflammation and rebuild healthy cells. Juice Plus has over 20 years of research behind their products, which includes 37 and counting research studies. As a nurse, the research is very important to me. The research is conducted at many prestigious universities and research centers around the world. Many studies have been completed in what is considered the gold standard of research: double-blind, placebo-controlled, peer-reviewed. Basically, this is a fancy way of saying the research is legit. I've not found any product that is researched as thoroughly as Juice Plus. All of the Juice Plus products are NSF certified. This means they are third-party tested to ensure everything on our label is in the product. Nothing more, nothing less. It ensures they are free from harmful contaminants. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you found something beneficial. If you're interested in more information, please talk to the person that shared this with you.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
When Jenny and I met online, wrong button, right, Jen?
Yeah.
When Jenny and I met in line at an amusement park 8 months after I experienced my health crisis, I didn't realize the impact she would have on my life. I call her my earth angel, and I truly believe she has saved my life in many ways. I firmly believe God places people in our lives that will impact us in ways that we don't understand if we just trust and let it happen. Just like Rebecca in the video, I'm an RN also, 27 years with both pediatric and adult experience in hospital and home care. Juice Plus has impacted both my kids and myself. When I experienced what I have, I wondered why I wasn't taught this in nursing school, because I learned how truly powerful nutrition, good quality, vine ripened nutrition is in the fueling of our bodies. And when we experience both acute and chronic infectious processes and diseases, it's probably because our body is missing some nutrients. I was a thriving RN and single mom when I got sick in 2008. I was diagnosed with moderate to severe Crohn's disease and was subsequently hospitalized 12 times in 6 years. I had 2 to 3 times a year hospitalizations. We could never find the right drug combinations, and I spent over $500 a month and 6 years dealing with chronic issues that continued to get worse because we weren't treating the root cause. There were many times that I was in the hospital and I had multiple doctors tell me that everything was in my head and that they couldn't find anything wrong. There's nothing worse than feeling horrible, wanting to have your old life back again, and being told there's nothing wrong. It's all in your head. I was eventually diagnosed with fibromyalgia, trigeminal neuralgia, asthma, allergies, and chronic fatigue, among other non-autoimmune disease diagnoses. I had hair falling out in the shower by the handfuls, was sleeping 16 to 22 hours a day, was vomiting in my sleep and aspirating on it, and running to the bathroom 15 to 20 times a day. I couldn't eat many raw fruits and vegetables without having bloating, nausea, painful cramping, and consistent abdominal pain. I barely felt like a mom, and I truly felt like I was in a race to graduate my kids from high school before I died. When I faced a $400 a month copay for just one drug, I prayed for an answer, and God lovingly nudged me, just like this, and asked if I was going to try the answer he had sent me 4 years earlier. That, along with some dietary changes, have helped me take back control. I have come to realize that sometimes God answers our prayers in unique and unexpected ways. 6.5 years later, here I am, no hospitalizations in 4 years, sleeping 6 to 8 hours a night, growing long, beautiful hair, minimal gastric distress, eating all the fruits and vegetables I want to, one as needed medication, and feeling so much better and wanting to help everyone else understand the true power of nutrition. See, I became a nurse because I wanted to help people get better. I remember feeling like I was just doing disease management and not healing. That's not nursing to me. Now I get to help people truly understand how to take back control of their health and wellness by having an ongoing and loving conversation with their body and loving it with what it's asking for, nutrition. I have found my mission of helping people understand their body's language and having a loving relationship with it. I found a company to partner with whose mission aligns with mine and whose moral compass is incredible. When we told them that the folic acid in the product kept people with MTHFR gene mutation from getting this amazing nutrition in their bodies, they found a natural source of folate, lemon peel, and switched to that. They listened to us and to the people we help. Whether you're looking for an answer to some health goals, a group of like-minded people to become associated with for your health journey, a way to have another stream of income with an amazing mission and people to share that mission with, or a combination of some of the above, we would love to talk with you and help connect you with what it is you're looking for. We just want to help make the journey easier and more fun. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We are truly honored that you took the time out of your busy schedule to hear us share our hearts for health. We hope you enjoyed hearing our stories and that something gave you some hope and inspiration and empowerment. Please get back to the person that invited you and let them know how they can help you. Have a very blessed day or night wherever you are in this amazing world. And with that, I am going to stop the recording and then